Hello everyone, this is Meltman of Gaming Philosophy. Welcome back to Pirates Cove. And we're going to go and get started on this chicken coop that I basically set up the outline of it. I have the machine set up for it. We're going to install those, get the wirings done, and have this underway. I'm not happy. Welcome to the stream. I feel sorry for the view. Don't worry about it. I mean, I appreciate you joining me. Doesn't matter how many people join me. I appreciate every single one of you. So don't you feel sad about it. It's no big deal. Okay, so I'm going to have to redo the floor here for the chicken coop so I can successfully go and get these eggs. So that means getting my lasso. Alright. So, we want to be able to easily harvest the eggs from this side without there being problems. So that means I need to set this up a little differently. So, I think what I will do is I will put a chest here. And we'll put that back there. Okay, and then we're going to take these hoppers and so that hopper now feeds into that chest. That hopper now feeds into that hopper. That hopper feeds into that hopper. There we go. And there we go. So at this point, these three hoppers on the outside feed into this main hopper. This main hopper feeds into this hopper that feeds into the chest. So unless an egg gets dropped directly on one of these little corners, we have all items that drop in this room go right into that chest. So, oh look, it disappeared. And then we can go ahead and just come back here and go, oh, what's in there? Oh, I can't do that because the chest needs the... Shoot. I thought I had this all figured out. Because this block's here, that chest can't open. Now the chest can open. There's the egg. So I'm going to have to keep on working on this. I think I'll have to make another hopper to act as intermediary. But I don't have the iron for that right now, but I think I can get the iron. Let's go ahead and check the smeltery. The smeltery is getting moved today. By the way, everything's getting moved that should be in the temple, the workshop of Doom. Let's not get the Cthulhuites mad at us again. So let's see here. Let's see what we have in here. Oh crap! Why am I always running out of things? Why? Okay, so apparently I need to go and do some resource farming. God dang it! Every time. Anyway, well, put a slab. Slab. That is a brilliant idea. I love that idea. Let's do that idea. If that means I don't have to hunt up more iron, and that works, we shall do that. Okay. Put a slab on the chest. So that hopefully will allow it to still open, even though it makes no gosh darn sense. And now it doesn't open. Okay. But if I take... See, now... That makes more sense to me. I can deal with there being, like, you know, a slab on the top and not a slab on the bottom. There we go. And I can even put this dirt back down. For now. There we go. Now... over here, and what we're going to do is we're going to put the animal feeder here. I'm going to click show work area, so it shows me exactly how far into this area it's feeding. So again, we need it to be much bigger than that. Because what that is going to do is it's going to be feeding seeds to the chickens in order to... I think I could probably put the chicken back in there now. There you go, bud. There you go. Yeah, be a happy dude. Lay me some eggs. I'll get you a chicken, buddy. Don't worry about it. So we'll go ahead and look at wiring this up so it provides power, at which point it will feed the contents to the animals in there. So, but I'm going to need a range upgrade. Okay. Or add-on. Not add-on. Curse my dyslexia. I think we can go ahead and do with this one. That's copper. Bronze will be cheaper for me because I think I have a bunch of bronze just sitting around. So it's a glass pane, a couple plastic, and some bronze. Pretty sure I have an excess amount of bronze, so let's try that one. Hey, annoying kid, welcome to the stream. All right. Wow. Okay, well, I'm sorry to hear that. I hope that you've gotten the police involved there, Wayne. That way that issue is resolved. And you have the police investigating. Okay. Alright. Let's go to the portable crafting table. Make this bronze add-on. Boom. And we will take that over. They are in jail at the moment. Good. Hopefully they can learn that random acts of violence do not go ahead and do anybody any favors. Boom. Range add-on. Oh my god, that might be a bit much. I do not need to be feeding... Oh, I could always extend the coop. But no, then I'd have to just make more hoppers to catch eggs. I think we need a smaller range add-on. I think we need a smaller range add-on. That's a bit big. Let's see here. Here's one that uses cobblestone. Lapis lazuli is hard to come by, so we're probably not going to do that. Iron is something I'm short of. Tin. So let's go ahead and look at the tin and cobblestone add-ons. I think we'll find something that'll work better for what I need. Especially since some of these devices are going to be slaughtering the chickens. I need to tweak the range just right and know how much space they actually add, because I don't want to end up killing the ones that I'm using to create more chickens. So yeah, okay. So let's go ahead and do a. I need more glass. I think I have some sitting around somewhere. Pretty sure I do. I remember making a whole mess of it because it was used for stuff like this. All right. Okay, here we go. Well, I can smelt that down. Why is that sitting in there? Okay. Don't have any cobble in here. Okay. I have enough plastic to make 2 more. Okay, there you go. Let's go over to the smelter here. Free redstone, yay! Five blocks, 2 blocks, 1 block, 2 nuggets, 1 iron, 2 iron nuggets. Let's just get those poured out now. That is not what I meant to do. Oh, there was a waste of some resources there. Whoops. go. Block O copper. That's one of the reasons why I need to pull this out of here and put it in the main one. It's too crowded, and with everything going on, it's too easy to accidentally do something I don't want to do and end up wasting some resources. And the last thing I want this to be about is wasting resources. It should be about getting me the most out of the resources. Molten bronze, molten aluminite, 2 blocks. Three ingots. 1, throw the block out. Okay. There we go. Alright. So again, I am just trying to go and get the remaining amounts in that are worth anything out of the smeltery. So we have 2 nuggets of molten bronze, we have 2 nuggets and change of molten aluminite, we have 8 nuggets and change of molten tin, and 2 blocks of obsidian just sitting there. So again, emptying everything out so I can go ahead and tear this apart. So many projects going, so many. Oh, so you want the overall plan? Yeah, sure, we can go over that. So, today's plan. I will mostly automate the chicken coops that we were working on just a moment ago. So, this here, what this will do is this will feed the chickens so they breed and make chickeny babies. Then, right here, I might as well go ahead and put this in now. There's an animal separator. So, this will go right there. I'll have to double check which ways works. But when powered, what it will do is it's going to suck, and then in here we will have adult filter, so it'll only, and this will automatically grab only babies, and they'll suck it through there and pop them through on this side. And then on this side, over, I think here would be the smartest, we will put the mob crusher. And then we will have the adult filter on it. So when those babies become fully adult, and I will have the range tweaked for this so it just is in this side, it will go ahead and slaughter them and take the chicken and feathers that is dropped from the chickens and put it in this inventory. So all the adult chickens I keep in here will be breeding and making chickadee babies and laying the eggs. All the chickens in here will grow to adults, be slaughtered for their meat and feathers, and they'll come. Those will come out here. I'll go ahead and hook those to that chest there, and this chest that'll be attached to here or draining out here to one pipe system that will go to the warehouse over here. Kind of like I have a pipe coming from the mob grinder that we already have set up. And that is going to hopefully provide us more stuff in our inventory. There's all the glass. I have it in here. So, let's see here. There's the cobblestone range. And I didn't grab the tin ingots. Okay, so that's what we're going to do for the chicken coop. Now, I'm going to drain the smeltery out of all of its goodness. And we're going to expand. This is going to be the workshop of doom in here. And we already have some power kind of going on. I do need to go and do some tweaks to get this set up so I have the power coming in here. Now, this comes from the windmills up on the roof, which provides me my infinite source of power. Now, the mob farm is that entire area in there where mobs can spawn. I will eventually get some actual mob spawners using another mod pack to force mobs to spawn there all day long, every day. So it provides me an infinite supply of supplies. Supplies! Okay, at which point, of course, everything that is ground up there is sent over to the warehouse over there, except for the experience. The experience from killing those creatures comes in here, at which point I can bucket this out and drink it down and get levels just for level's sake. I need to go ahead and stop by the pub, though, and get a bite to eat because I don't have much food on me and I'm getting hungry. Yeah, so I've got a lot of plans. A lot of devices I need to put together. A lot of setup. And let's see here. Have bucket will travel. Well, let's look at my nutrition. What do I need to eat? I need to eat my veg, and I need to eat my dairy. So, let's see. What do we have? Well, this is why I need veg. I have none. I need to set up a vegetable farm. I set it in multiple streams. Let's go and get the dairy, though. In a previous stream, I made a cow in a jar. We found a cow. We put him above the milk jar. And we dropped an animal on him. And in true Looney Tunes fashion, his entire life is inside this jar. Making me sweet, 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 fresh milk. Okay. Hi. Alright. I got our milk meter up. So, being that I don't have any veg, we will go with the food we have on hand that is the most plentiful, which I think is monster meat, which is probably not going to change. Monster meat, when dried out on drying racks, becomes monster jerky, and boom, you have a extremely plentiful food source. Let's see here. Alright, I'm going to take some of the bread and a couple coconuts. There we go. So my fruit, protein, done. Grain is the only thing. I'm going to go and put that other coconut back. We'll survive off of the baguettes for now. But we'll need to set up a vegetable crop eventually because nutritionally, the reason why I have a double health bar down here is because I am given proper nutrition. I will eventually be looking into a having a device set up to harvest specific foods and cook them in a specific way to produce one food to feed them all. One that gives you protein, dairy, fruit, vegetable, and grains all in one. I'm thinking it might be some sort of pizza, but that's for the future. Hey Jax, how's it going, bud? Alright, so let's go and see how well... I need to grab the tin too. We'll see what the range looks like for the tin and the... Let's see. Tin, yeah. The tin and the cobblestone. Let's see here. One block. Okay. Okay, and then obsidian. So again, I just have a little bit of remainders sitting in here. And I have an idea on how to get the nuggets out. Oh. One of my redstone orchids provided me a little orchid flower. Okay. I call them redstone orchids because you plant them on redstone and they grow redstone, but they're just called red orchids. Okay, so we knew that the range add-on for bronze was too much. Let's see, the range add-on for cobblestone, the weakest I can make, is not big enough because it almost fits into here, but it doesn't completely cover here. So I'm going to go ahead and take this. We'll make some more panes because I'm out. We'll go ahead and go to tin. Okay. Because that's the next easiest one I can make. Tin. Okay. Now, tin is a little bit bigger. It will feed any wild animals that'll eat seeds out this far. But it'll also feed the baby chickens in here. Now, if you feed seeds to baby chickens, they become adult chickens faster. So that can only help me go ahead and produce food, but it won't be as efficiently. It'll produce food faster, but it's going to use up a whole lot more seeds by doing that. Now, again, I'm planning to eventually make an automated seed farm to go ahead and counter the loss of seeds, so no worries, that can be fixed. But I think for the feeder, that will work. Now, let's go ahead and turn the show work area off for that. Now, the mob crusher that harvests them, we need to show that work area. Because this one's important, we want it to just harvest in this area, no other, otherwise it will kill things that I don't want it to kill. So, let's try the cobblestone add-on on that. So, let's see here. Okay. Looks like it might be good. Yeah. Okay. Okay, that is good. Show work area off. Now, the baby separator. Show your work area. So right now, the baby separator only takes babies from there to put them over here. And again, one block, it's just not going to do it. But I think we found that the cobblestone separator is like the perfect size. So, let's just go ahead and get ourselves a little bit more cobblestone. Take the ye old hammer and boom. There we go. Oh, I am out of plastic. Okay. Well, let's go and see about getting more plastic then. Now, these machines also are going to get relocated down below. Hello! So, yeah. Plenty of plastic. This device here extracts latex from trees that are automatically placed from this bin down here. It looks like I've run out of trees for it to get latex from. And then that latex is combined with water in this device here to go ahead and make tiny dry rubber. And with the tiny dry rubber, you make dry rubber. There we go. Let's speed this process up a little bit. There we go. Because I want it to be an amount that I can go ahead and get rid of it all, so I don't have a little bit of tiny dry rubber in my inventory. I wonder, will this system also work with saplings? Block placer. Okay, because the sapling is not a block, the block placer will not place it. Okay. But in case I need the rubber later, I should go ahead and refeed this. So we'll take a block of darkwood oak. A stack, not a block. Blech. And it should feed through the system. And boom. You put that there. This will start breaking that block as it goes and drains the latex out of it, which you'll be able to start seeing by little tiny cracks that will start showing up. There we go, as it drains the latex out of that wood. And of course the latex goes pumped through this pipe into here, combined with the water that is pumped out of the ocean over there, into here, which water and latex combined to make the little tiny dry rubber, which then I take the dry rubber, combine it into bigger blocks of dry rubber, and then currently what I do is I run it all the way over here to where my builder's hut is, on the other side of the settlement, all the way clear over here, in the most inconvenient place in the world. I throw it in here, and it gets cooked and turned into plastic. So as you can see, that's not convenient. Not convenient in the slightest. Doesn't make sense that I'm having to run from one side of the town to the other. So again, a lot of the machinery that you see on the top of the mountain, off the side of the mountain, I've got to go ahead and condense it inside the workshop of Doom, which I will be doing. So, now that we have the plastic, we'll make the cobblestone range add-on 0. We'll run all the way back over here. Wait. Before we leave, we'll put that charcoal in there to make sure that keeps on cooking down. We'll eat one of the baguettes. Alright. We'll come over here and go to the baby separator and attach the range add-on there. Okay. So we can verify that that covers the entire area, so any babies in here will be grabbed and shunted through. Okay. So we have the machines in place. We have the animals in place. Well, a animal. You can't breed things with a single animal. So I think we need to go ahead and get that other animal. You know what? I'm going to wait on the second animal. I'm going to wait on the second animal because I don't have those machines wired yet. And without power, they're going to do nothing. Yeah, I've got all the tools I need to make more wire, right? Okay. All this beautiful, beautiful redstone. Boom. Alright. Alright, so basically we are almost out of all sorts of things in here. No! Go away. There we go. Okay. They grow up so fast. This redstone farm is going to get automated eventually, so I don't have to sit here and keep on monitoring it. Okay. Don't think I'll need this anymore. Okay. And I can go ahead and turn those back into cobblestone blocks. Ah! My redstone, it grows so fast. Alright. Because I am effectively farming redstone, I am going to make some amazing devices out of redstone in the future. Amazing! But I'm building up the surplus of redstone now because I know those devices are going to be very redstone heavy, and it's smart for me to have things ahead of time. Otherwise, you end up like I am now with, you know, almost no iron to speak of. Okay, now, I need a material because I need to drain the nuggets out of there. I need a material, but I don't mind losing a nugget of. Probably tin, right? Can tin be nuggeted? Tin can be nuggeted. Nugget. We'll take that out, and we're gonna go ahead and put this here. So, boom, nugget. Put that in there. All right. Now, aluminum brass ingots, I think, can work in the place of gold for making molds. We're gonna find out. Usually takes 2 gold to make a mold, and these are casting molds here, and these, so each one of these is 2 gold ingots wasted. So if this aluminum brass can work in place of that, yes. Boom! We now have an ingot mold. And that only took 1. Sweet. So, that's much more efficient. Okay, we're going to leave the nugget mold there. And I'm going to go ahead and do this. No. It's going to be, this doesn't make any nuggets. So let's do this. Okay. So there's 13 millibuckets, as in 1/1000th of a bucket in there that will be lost. 2 nuggets, 8 nuggets. So what I'm going to do is boop, boop, boop. So it'll make these 2 nuggets, then it'll go in to make these 8 nuggets, but it'll stop because there's 8 millibuckets there. That, okay. Boom. So that will go ahead and pour out and nuggify the last items until I don't have anything other than a little millibuckets of this, little millibuckets of that in there. Which, you know, if I tear down the smelter and those get lost, big whoop. I'm not going to be upset about it. You can afford a little bit of loss here and there every once in a while. Alright. Okay, so at this point, we are looking at needing certain things to get things done. I need to go ahead and look and see if I have any cableage. I need to get things out of my inventory that I will not need. Didn't realize I had that tiny tray over there. Ooh, okay. Let's go ahead and go up over back here. Okay, so right now it is wiring. Now, it is going to be hard to wire the baby separator unless I wire it directly out the top, I think. So I think that's what I'll have to do with that one. Because if I wire it any other way, I think we might end up having a problem. So I'm going to need 1, 2, 3 connectors. And let's see here. And if it's coming directly out the top for 1, I could probably go ahead and put a... I think I'll do a redstone lamp kind of thing that I did over here to run a wire. A redstone lamp there. Bloody bees. Wait, did I ever? I didn't. This redstone lamp is permanently off because I'm a goof. Why would I want to keep a redstone lamp permanently off? I want it permanently on. Let's see here. Inventory shuffle, yeah. Oh, they did drain all the stuff out of there. Sweet. So that proves that if you leave stuff in this inventory here, the gopher will automatically shuffle it all around. So I can literally use this as kind of a dump chest. Like, oh, I don't need this, I don't need this. I'll only need one bucket. I don't need this tiny dry rubber or that. I will need those. And look at that, he just took a couple of things. Sweet. Sweet. I don't have to worry about that. Okay, let's see here. 2 cobblestone slabs? No. Just make it a cobblestone again. Boom. Yeah. Alright. Need to collect this wood. Okay. Do you have anything left over for my wiring days? I don't think so. Okay. Alright. Alright. Let's do it. Let's go. And my game froze. Hey, Alec, how's it going? Oh, yeah. Locree, welcome back. So. There we go. And freeze have lasted us for a whole few seconds. Are you stuck? Oh, you just don't know where you're going. Okay. I've had days like that. Let's see here. Okay, so here's one connector that we'll need. Let's see here. Some wire that we can make use of. I don't see any other relays or connectors, so we probably use them all up. And that's the way of it. Okay, so we're going to need terracotta. To make more connectors and relays. And we're going to need copper. Okay, we'll turn this off. So if we go and check in here, again, just a little buckets of that, little milli buckets of that. Not a big thing. Okay. So we need copper to make these. We might end up getting more. Oh, we might need more terracotta. Okay, so okay. Let's see. LV wire. There we go. So this is all that we'll need to know for wiring. Let's see here. We're going to need some of these. We're going to need a lot of these. Okay, so let's go to the crafting table. We'll make one of these. Boom. That is 5 connectors, so will be plenty. And these are relays. Okay. Now, I made the switch here, so I can go ahead and go over to this redstone lamp here. But again, I made a block on the top of this fence just so I can make sure, just so I could set the wiring up just right. But also, you know, there we go. I now have a light that is available just above this. It's kind of like a guide to where my wiring is working. Okay. Now, so we will need to break that, and we're going to put a connector there. That was a mistake. Okay. There we go. And we'll put a connector there. And a connector there. So, I have 3 connectors connecting the 3 devices, but we'll need to go ahead and sync those up to one relay and then run that wire to the other relays that exist in the world. Before we do that, though, we're going to get some sleep because we're not in the mood to have nasty spawn on top of us. Sleep. Okay. Alright. Now, if I put a fence post here with a relay on it, it can go ahead and connect to those 2 posts. And then that can connect to a post that's here that also connects to the one in the center. Okay. I'm going to have this device here not wired up. Active on redstone signal. So this won't be active. Until I have this completely sorted out, I don't want the thing that kills things to, you know, be killing my poultry. Okay. So I need fence posts to use as power poles, I think. That's what's worked for me in the past. That's a gate. I need fence posts. Do we have any that are already made up? I'd rather use something that's already made than make something all over again. I think we need to go ahead and make some. So this is where I have the most wood. We'll just take some of these dark oak planks and portable crafting table. Boom. 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 That should hopefully be enough. And then I'll just go ahead and throw this back in here. Okay. We will have to go ahead and make some more sticks to be able to make more wire with here in a little bit. So, but these will work perfectly for telephone poles. Because then we can go ahead and just put this relay here, select the wire, and go ahead and go, hey wire, you attach there. Hey wire, you attach there. Okay. Now, of course, I use insulated wires. You can make these wires without insulation, but the second you bump into them, you take damage. And I'm not about, you know, wanting to take unnecessary amounts of damage. So, now, I can go ahead and put a relay just there and have all 3 of these connect up to it, but it would end up looking floaty. And if you know me, when it comes to aesthetics, I don't like it when things float. I don't like it when it just floats there. So what we'll do is we'll make another redstone lamp to put on the top of that power post. We'll put the relay on the side of the redstone lamp. We'll throw a switch on the redstone lamp so we have a light source. And look at this! I have some fences right here. I knew I had them somewhere. Dang it. I made fence posts that I didn't need.
I love the smell of fresh timber.
I love that you love the smell of fresh timber because you're my builder. If you didn't love the smell of fresh timber, you're probably in the wrong job. Okay. Let's go ahead and make that redstone lamp real quick. That glowstone I got from that time that I went to the nether. The redstone around it. Boom, bang, bang.
My husband says I eat.
Well, then tell him off. You're a busy girl. You're doing a lot of work for the entire settlement. You're our only builder. If he says you eat too much, you need to tell him that he needs to go and figure out where he's getting his next meal from. Because you're not building the farm that it's going to go and feed him. That'll learn him. Okay. Okay. I'm just going to go ahead and use this as a way to get myself up to where I need to be. Pop that down. The relay there. And then we are going to bash these fence posts back down. Okay. Now, here's the problem. Boom. That used up my last wire. So I need to spread a wire from this relay to this relay. From that relay to this relay. I think this will work here. Quit stinging me, bees. I'm not a fan. From that relay to this relay to that main relay. So, that means I need 1, 2, 3 more wires. Okay. Thankfully we have the copper on hand, but we do not have the necessary sticks. I don't know. I think we have enough tough fabric to make them insulated. So let's go ahead and get in here. We're going to make some sticks real quick. Again, out of the lumber that I have the most of, dark wood, right now. Boom. Alright. So let's go ahead and one, two, three, four. Probably all we'll need. We use the shears on the plates to make wire. To make the spools. To make the insulated. Bango. Bango. Bongo. And we have the wires that we need. Alright. So let's go and see if I put these relays in the appropriate places. Attach, attach, attach. Okay, now if the letters go red, it's gone too far. Attach. Attach. And attach. Alright. So with this wiring solution, this is filling up with power. This is filling up with power. And this is filling up with power. Okay. So, all the devices are filling up with power, so they should work. Now, the test to see if this device, everything works appropriately, requires I have a second chicken and a whole bunch of seeds. So let's go and find the generic basic seeds that I normally end up with in droves, just because I pick up all the things because I'm a pack rat. So these seeds here. Alright. Alright, we're going to go to the old warehouse that I built originally. It turned out to be in a bad place. Because I'm betting I have some seeds in here. Nope, 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 nope. Ah, just a little bit of seeds. Just a little bit. See, I don't know what I end up having way too gobsmack many of. I don't know what I'm talking about at all. What is this? What, 5 stacks of seeds? Yeah. Okay. Now, I do know in the village nearby at Fiery Sands, there's chickens wandering about. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to visit them, spending 2 levels of experience to do so. I'll wander around to where I think the chickens were, listening for the buck-bucks. Hello, buck-bucks! I shall be taking you. We will be going back to my village. Chicken abduction! Stop that man, he's stealing a chicken! You can catch me, coppers! Why? Because I can teleport. Ha ha! Alright. Now. Alright. Alright. Sleep in the bed, because the sun just set. Alright. Now I'm going to fill the animal feeder up with seed. And then buck. At which point they will breed. They make chicken. Chicken gets sucked and put into here. At which point the chicken is going to be fed through the bird feeder as well. That should boost its growth, so it should grow up and become a mature chicken fairly quick. Now again, keep in mind, I turned this off. It's only activatable on a redstone signal. So that means that it's just going to grow up and sit in here. What I'm going to do is when I have enough adult chickens in here, I'm going to capture them and I'm going to relocate them in here, because they can only pop out a baby chick so often. So the more adults I have in here constantly breeding and producing chickens that get put in here, the faster the overall output of this device is going to be. But the more seeds it's going to need too. So that's what I'm kind of going to be balancing. But that is an automated chicken coop here. It'll automatically distribute eggs into here. And it will automatically slaughter, once I turn this on, it'll automatically slaughter chickens, keeping their feathers and chicken meats in here. So that is a way that I can go ahead and have eggs, feathers, and chickens automatically. All I have to do is keep it stocked with power and seed. Which again, if you have a farm going, you should have plenty of seed. Shouldn't be hard to do. Okay. So, automated chicken coop set up. Boom. Throwing everything that I won't be using for a bit in here. Probably should keep the bucket on me. And the tools I'll keep on me. Alright. Now, I have this power that's already wired into the base. And I have this water pump that I will need to make use of out here. What I don't have is this water is going directly into a device that is only occasionally using it. So what I'm going to do is, let's see here. I know by looking at the map where the water pump is. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take one of the tanks off of the experience here. Actually, let's go ahead and take 2 of them. Okay. And I know that the water drain is coming from here. So what we're going to do here, now we'll put it right here, is I'm going to go ahead and put a water tank in here. It's going to be in the walls of this building. And that will allow me to go ahead, I'm going to, instead of pumping the water up the mountain and connecting the devices up there, I'm going to pump the water through the mountain to this water tank in here where it can be useful. And then I'm going to reset up the devices that use that water in here, along with the latex extractor and all of those devices I have up on the mountain. Because having them up on the mountain isn't exactly convenient. There's bees up there and they keep stinging me. Not a fan. Okay. So. Okay. Let's look at just cutting a hole through for now. Yeah. So that wasn't so easy, so hard. Okay. And that means a lot of this pipe won't need to happen. So. There are more efficient ways that I can use this pipage. Okay. Wow, did it already go through a whole stack of wood? Oh, that's a lot of latex. It's a lot of latex. Someone can have a freaking latex party. Probably best we don't look up what that would be. Okay. I'm pretty sure it's probably something we don't want to know about. Okay. This is a tank, this is a pipe. Pipe should take a moment to sync up with the tank, fill up with water, and realize, hey, this is a thing we can fill up. And there we go! Water automatically going in there. Okay. So we'll no longer need this long tunnel. And so, let's fill it up with this. And there we go. And this will slowly fill up with water over time. Okay. Now, okay. Let's go ahead. I'm not going to be adding any more, okay, so the capacitor that has been all of the power that's being produced by the windmill is going to the capacitor, and the capacitor is staying full. It is not running out of power, which tells me that I am at this point producing more power than I am. I'm still producing more power than I am using with all the machines that I have set up. So right now I'm just force feeding this water to force it to go through all of the latex that it has. Wait, sheeple, go ahead. That's where all the wood was. Okay. Take this down. No longer need this. Okay. As we are relocating these into you need more. This is to go and turn all the latex that is built up into rubber, because that'll be easier to transport than me trying to transport a bunch of many buckets of latex. There we go. Alright. I need to get to a bed. I probably should have kept the lasso on me. Oh well. Alright. Hey Oliver, welcome to the stream. Okay. I'm not asleep until you read this. Wow, it was cool. I finally see what I've never seen before. Oh, okay. Cool. Hi, can you talk a bit older? And you deserve more subs. Thank you so much for the compliment. Alright, here we go. And the chicks are breeding. Well, being... I think I must not have the no, no, no. I'm watching you. Stay in there. The chicks aren't growing up as fast as I was hoping, and it looks like the being fed seed isn't helping them grow faster. So, oh well. That just means I need more and more adult chicks in here to produce enough baby chickens that the grow rate is balanced with the birth rate, so it produces enough chickens to work. Okay. Alright. So, now to force feed this processing unit so much water that it works through all the latex to go ahead and there we go. Because it takes a lot of water and a little latex to make rubber. Here we go. All right. Normally, again, this is an automated system. I'm just doing this so I can go ahead and... Sheep! Be glad that I don't kill needlessly. There we go. We're getting through it. Again, not even remotely touching the amount of power that I'm producing. Alright. And boom. Alright. Boom. Alright, here we go. Yeah, entertaining. Welcome to Water Bucket Simulator 2018, everyone. There we go. Alright, we have processed all of the latex, which means I will not feel bad about doing this. There we go. So now we have all the devices that were sitting up here on the mountain, and now we can relocate them into the workshop of doom. Alright. Alrighty then. Now, let's go ahead and grab this. I'll put that there. I'm going to take this lever that was used on another device. I'll go ahead and go up top of the chicken coop. And that redstone lamp on. Okay. Okay. Now, I need certain things to go ahead and do certain things. Let's see, put those in there. I will take that back. Do I have them in here? No. Okay. 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 So we are going ahead and looking for another fluid node. I think I have it made up. I just have it stored in a chest somewhere. How many times have you heard me say, I think I already have it somewhere, let me check? Or something along those lines. Answer, way too many times. Okay. Not in any of these, so I probably don't have it. Okay, that means I need to make another node for fluids, which takes a bucket, a couple of stone, some redstone, and a transfer pipe. No problem. Here's some more transfer pipes, just to make sure I have plenty. Those are normal nodes, but I might need them for what I'm going to be constructing here in a bit. Here's some more redstone, because why not? And I have cobblestone, but I do not have any smooth stone, so dang. But smooth stone, again, is not hard for me to gather. Look at my field of red orchids. Aren't they beautiful? Okay. So again, this... Ow! No! 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 Oops. I broke it. Well, it was going to get broken anyways. If you fall in there, it will slowly kill you. and it will turn the materials that are in there into blood, which is another crafting thing that I'm not going to be working with. I am not blood harvesting. Okay. But yeah, that was smooth by me, right? Okay. Okay. I need a couple blocks of smooth stone. Oh look. Smooth stone. Spooky stones, you can go away now. And nodes. Okay, get some fluid nodes. Alright, let's look at setting this back up. Alright. So we know that the latex processing unit needs power. We also know that it needs water. So, we will put a water node there, a transfer pipe there, and the latex processing unit shall go there. Okay. Now, we know the latex processing unit needs latex, of course, in order to process as well. But that latex has to be harvested from a tree. So, if we put this here, that'll put the processing end there. This is the tree fluid extractor. So, we now can go ahead and take the tree fluids from the top of here and put it on the top of there. So, we now have water getting filled up and latex getting filled up once these two have power. Now, we want the block placer to be placed. Oh, thought it might have been the other way. There we go. So that, again, automatically places blocks. But you know what? Honestly, I don't like it being there. I need to save up as much room as possible. Let's go and just pop that. Okay. No. There we go. So now we'll place blocks there. Okay. So, you need to do that. I do not need it putting the items in there. I need the hopper putting items in there. You know what? Why don't we just do it this way? Alright. No. We will put the redstone clock there. And then we will put the new switch that I'm making right there. So I can go and put this here, throw this in there, and then boom. So now this will automatically dispense a log right there. Please work. Anytime. Place a log. Do I have this set up wrong? Yes, okay. Alright, so the block placer now is placing the things in front of the extractor. Now the only problem is I have no way to wire these, because the only places that can receive power will be from these sides, from underneath them, or from the back. But that allows me to take the complicated devices that were up on top of the mountain, all combined into a quick, simple wall device, providing it all the same things. Now, what I'm going to go and do is, since we know that below here, down, is the mob farm that I built, and we do not, oh, it's nighttime. We need to sleep. I don't have this policed well enough up here in the town to not have to worry about zombies killing my settlers. So, until I have enough defenses above ground to deal with zombies, Yeah. I can defend myself. I'm not worried about me. What I'm entirely worried about is my settlers. Me, I'm a tough son of a gun. My people, though, they're all nice and squishy. I don't want them getting squishied. Oh, we've got a full-grown chicken in here now. All right. All right. And boom. All right. Of all the times for them to run a weed eater right outside my window. Thanks, guys. Thanks. I appreciate it. Okay, so we have some redstone connectors still, but we're out of relays. So and we have some wires. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to work on the wiring for the Workshop of Doom. So what we're going to do here is I'm going to take this here, and we'll take this wrench. Oh, that's the wrong wrench. It's this wrench. I'm going to do that. So that means I can wire this to there. Now that means this wire conduit can go ahead and wire power for the entire workshop. Now, as we discovered, or know that below us is the mob grinder, and we can't go too far down in certain areas. That doesn't mean we can't go up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have the wiring above my head. And I hope that you guys can easily hear me over the guy doing the weed eating right outside my window. Because, you know, as much as I've been told that I talk to hear my own voice, I'm entirely talking so you guys can know the game plan and what I'm trying to do here. Okay. There we go. So what I'm planning to do here is basically run a relay to the center of this room. And then from that center relay, I'll end up running relays on walls that need power. So and then go from there. Okay, so that means I need to go and make more relays, which means I need to go ahead and find out where my terracotta and copper went, and I'm pretty sure it's in the warehouse. All right, here we go. Do 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 do. Where did they put my current terracotta? I'm pretty sure I handed it off to the delivery guy, delivery gal, but I'm not seeing it. Let's eat some avocado here. Where is it? Ah, here it is. along with other things. Oh, I had left it in here for them to sort. And they haven't had a chance to get sorting it yet. Okay. So. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to punch a hole here. Punch a hole there. And I'm going to go ahead and take a relay. We'll put the relay there. We'll take these two connectors, put one there, and one there. And I think what I'll do is, this is about center of the room, is I'm going to take the wire here from there to there. I'm going to take this wire from there to there, and two more wires to there and there. Okay, but in order to do that, I need to go ahead and LV wire. Alright, so we need to make more of this. Which means we need to make more of this, which means we need to make more of that. Okay. 3, 4. There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay, so we are out of tough fabric to keep this going. Well, to make it all insulated, I mean. Oh, we got another adult in there. Couple more. Nope. There we go. They seem to want to cluster right where the feeder is. How are we doing on seeds? Just dandy. All right. All right. So, the tough fabric that I use to insulate my low voltage copper cables, of course, if you've been watching the stream for a while, you'll know exactly how we're going to go and get that. My industrial hemp farm. I don't think I'll need to go ahead and harvest all the hemp right now, just a little bit of it. And replant that. I wonder if they'll eat hemp seed as well. So, boom, boom. Oh, I'm not on the crafting table. Boom, 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 boom. There we go. Let's go ahead and there we go. Boom. And there we go. We've got our wire. And it's getting late. So So before enemies spawn, sleep, sleep. All right. Wire, 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 wire. Okay. So the latex extractor and this, there we go. Everything's powering up, filling up with power. We have a good go going at it. I'm going to turn this off for now, because I don't think I need to make a lot of latex right now. But basically, whenever I'm getting low on latex, I can turn this on. It'll start placing the wood blocks for the tree flute extractor to get the latex out of it, then put the latex automatically in the processing unit, which will take from the water to turn it into rubber. Tiny dry rubber, at which point then I source the tiny dry rubber out of the machine, turn it into dry rubber, put that in a cooker, and boom, bango, bongo, we got ourselves plastics for more machinery down the road. And we have this area now wired with power. Okay, now the next device that we are going to be moving in here is the smeltery. And I'm going to take advantage of this area being far enough away from the mob farm to be dropped a little bit, because the smeltery that I'm putting in is going to be massive. The one that I have set up already is nice, don't get me wrong. But it's a little on the, I made it just big enough for what I needed. So, this new smeltery is going to be a little bit of a beast, because I think it might take up this entire room here. Okay. Boom. Boom. Okay, I can't go ahead and do that. All right. Well. Eat a baguette. All right. All right. All right. I hope this gives you an idea of the size and scope that I'm looking at here, of what exactly the smeltery is going to be like. Let's see here. Oh, I may end up taking that wall back out. It could be 11 by 11, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I could go ahead and definitely... Oh. I don't know if seared stone actually works for it. So. Alright. I'm going to use this as temporary storage to unload some of the stuff that I don't need. Actually, probably is not. I should probably hold on to this. Worst last minute storage place because it's going to be annoying to get all this stuff back out of it later. But, you know, it's not the end of the world. It's the end of the world as we know it. Anyone remember that song? Okay. Okay. Throw that all in there. Keep all that on me. Okay, so what we'll be doing is we're not tearing the entire smelter apart yet. I accidentally broke it earlier, but that's actually going to be in our best interest because we now don't have to worry about anything getting in the way of making just seared brick. So what we'll be doing is cooking down an inassumable amount of stone. Let's see here. Controller unit. Oh, that's why. They accidentally try to make it with half a thing. Great. So. Casting unit. Ingot cast. Take that cast in there. Put it back in there. Okay. Okay. When this melts out, it's going to basically make these seared bricks. So instead of having to go ahead and make grout, cook that grout to make seared bricks over and over and over again, this is just going to start pumping out seared bricks constantly. And it'll be all thrown in here. And then the seared bricks I can use to make more brick blocks to do this. Now, this is going to use a lot of lava up. Keep this process going indefinitely. Okay. I think the hopper isn't functioning appropriately. I don't know what caused that, but you know what? It's not a big deal. We'll just go ahead and take this. I'll feed it by hand. Now again, just gonna take the switch off that because I'm no longer gonna need it. Alright. And stuff that I'm no longer gonna use, I'm gonna start pulling up. So again, this is just going to be smelting seared bricks at this point, and that is surely to go ahead and make a bigger smeltery, a better smeltery, the best smeltery, if you'll excuse the memishness. this facility. Now, of course, making a smeltery this big, people might say that I'm crazy for trying it. And I respond by, I'm crazy for not at least trying it. Okay. Oh. There's a whoopsie brick there. Alright. Alright, here we go. Alright. So. What I plan to do is actually make some of this sunken. So, let's see here. I'm going to go ahead and put that there. Just stop by this little cabin over here in the center and have ourselves a quick little sleep to minimize the amount of baddies that are going to show up. And boom. Leave. Okay. 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 I'm going to need a second drain with the new redesign. No! I know what you'll do. I've lost settlers to witches. I will not have it. Not again. Not ever again. There we go. And boop, 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 boop. There we go. All right. I may reclaim some of this here stone there. I don't need to. I was thinking about it for a second, but I really don't need to. Let's see here. All right. So, pop, 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 pop. All right. Ooh, that goes all the way to the outside. I am maximizing the space available to me. Absolutely maximizing. To the point whether or not I think I am wondering if I'm going to need to have a light source inside the smeltery, because I might end up having enemies spawn in there and get melted down. And then that means that blood will be introduced to the smeltery when I'm not intentionally meaning to. Okay. Okay. All right. Whoop. Okay. Do 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 do. All right. Okay. All right. The corners don't matter. But this entire thing is going to be a giant smeltery. So all of my smelting needs in one location. Alright. With a bigger size, it can go ahead and melt things down faster. Since I'm putting more drains on it, it can also drain things faster. I may make a couple more block bins, so I can just go ahead if I need to clear like a massive block worth of metal out of there, or seared brick or whatever, just to empty it. I can just go ahead and go pop, 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 pop on a wide range, a row of drains, and watch them all drain out. Having more drains like that also means, though, if there's a junk material that goes in there that can be drained into just a bin like that, I can go ahead and just have that be the, this is the alumite, this is that, this is this metal, that is just the junk drain to sort them out, just to feed them off. And then when that block gets full, I can just pull it out and put it into a chest. I might just do that. I might just have a hopper automatically under each one of those to be my junk drains. Hey, Killer Slacker, how's it going, bud? Okay. No, there is no Pokemons in this. Do you mind not mowing right now? They're like, no, I don't mind at all. I would love to mow right now. Freaking landscapers. They're only doing their job. I should not go ahead and be irate at them. It's like, you know, I'm sure that there's my neighbors like, could you not be streaming now? I'm tired of hearing you yell at me. Not yelling at you, I'm just doing a live stream. So, you know. Be considerate. If someone's inconveniencing you, you're probably in some way inconveniencing someone else. Being considerate of others is important. Wow, I have drained all of the seared stone out of here. And I'm slowly draining all the lava out of here too, by making this massive smeltery. Okay. Again, I am putting torches up just to keep them from spawning in here now. I don't know if the torches will stay. I don't think they will. So again, let me go ahead and just again line this with buckets. Okay. Okay, this is what I'm gonna do. Okay. Now that I think about it. Okay. So this will be where the hoppers go, and then the casting basins will go here. When this basin gets full of the X junk item X that is currently clogging up my smeltery, it'll go into the hopper and then it'll go into a bin here. And I'm going to have just a row of bins. All different types of bins for just holding on to those random junk items that I end up go ahead and getting. I'm calling them junk items, but they're all useful metals of one sort or another. It's just that sometimes when I throw a bunch of stuff into a smeltery, I'm going to end up alloying things together in a way that's not going to be, no, I want iron, I do not want alumite, I wanted brass, I don't need alchemical brass. Where, you know, it's just me going, whoops. And it's, again, entirely my fault that I'm going to have some alloys that were unintentional. Okay. But it's going to be a lot like this bin here, only instead of having bars of things, it'll all be blocks. Because there are some, like obsidian, that cannot be turned into bars. They can only exist as blocks. So I should have had the smeltery going on this the whole time. I should have cleaned this out first, done this first, because it just... This is going to take the most time to make enough ingots to get this process going. Should have thought ahead, but I didn't. Okay. I'm going to queue up another load of stone to turn into... Really? It wasn't loading all of it. I was ignoring this bottom section down here because I didn't scroll down to it. Really, game? I could have been smelting things so much quicker. I'll have to keep that in mind in the future. Alright, and boom. Alright. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start going through chests. I'm going to look for smooth stone that I have sitting around. Cobblestone that I have sitting around. While that is smelting up. Because I want to source as much of this waste stone that I can. So it's not... Let's see if that can smelt up. I don't know. Because I don't want it just sitting here and not doing me any good. And just taking up space. See? Lamasi? No, Lamasi will not mossy. Boom. Boom. Okay, it all got filled. Alright. Now, while that is smelting, we will go to the other side of the compound, to my main warehouse that I'm currently using, and when my game freezes up on me. And we are going to go ahead and grab all of the cobble and smooth stone out of there, and we will go ahead and pull that into my smeltery. Again, making as much seared stone bricks as I can, so I can go ahead and make the massive smeltery that will be part of the Workshop of Doom. So again, under the Workshop of Doom, mob grinder. Just outside and to the right of the Workshop of Doom, chicken grinder. Chicken grinder. Ooh, sounds bad. Okay. No. No. Yes. My God. Yes. Okay. I think we have enough stone. This is why I wanted to clear this out. I knew there was going to be like a bunch of waste cobblestone sitting around somewhere. It's just the nature of, you know, building a town. When you're like me. Let's see here. Boom. Okay. Alright. While that's melting up, I'm not going to need some of the items that I have in my inventory. So again, I'm just going to go ahead and go over here. We'll put this here. Because I cannot use any of these right now. Just put it in here. Food, defend myself, the stone that I'll be smelting. I do need to go ahead and grab the lasso, deal with the chickens. I have a feeling that, yep. All right. That's right, this will fill up with experience too. So, it is now going to start grinding chickens to get me the feathers, chicken, eggs occasionally, and all that other fun stuff. Okay. But it's also going to be pumping out experience when it slaughters them. Which means that that liquid needs to go ahead and get pumped out. And the only direction I have left the pump here is down. So, liquid. Okay. Okay. Need my tools. The second I got rid of the tools, I found a need for them. Okay. All right. Oh, crap. Me trying to find the most efficient way to cut a tunnel. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. This is the mob grinder area. I do not want to be in here. No. I do not in any way, shape, or form want to be in there. Oh, I found some more. Okay. Alright. Alright. Okay. So we're running a pipe from that mud grinder to the pipe that's already running fluid from the other mop grinder. So first thing I'm going to do is we're going to go and take the fluid, boop, then boop, boop, boop. Okay. Because I can't leave copper alone. I'm a copper addict. I can use it for so many things, especially wires. And I've used a lot of copper up for wires lately. Okay. But, oh come on. I need to make sure that I am also going over here and constantly putting more cobblestone into the smeltery to make this here stone. Alright. Which I was not. Okay, come over here. Take all the remaining pipes. Alright. Shut up, zombie. Okay. Sorry. Cannot resist the lure of tasty, tasty copper ore. Okay. Okay. There we go. Pipe connected. Not accidentally connecting to any other pipes. And boom. We will now see the experience from the chicken slaughter feeding into everything else. The sound of that many chickens, though. Freaking cluckleheads. New derogatory term meant to replace chuckleheads. Cluckleheads. There you go. Cluckleheads are so much more annoying than chuckleheads. Yeah. I think I have too many adult chickens here. Alright. Again, we are regularly getting the items we need. Just, oh, the sound. Sound is enough to drive anyone batty, I think. Alright. Hey, Izzy, how's it going? Alright. Throw that in there. Throw that in there. Alright. Melting all that stone down 4 more blocks. And looking at this, I think I need to consider making or grabbing a bucket from somewhere. To deal with the need of lava being delivered to my smeltery. Now, lava. Is there a way to produce it? Mechanical squeezer. Magma crucible. When provided heat, will turn netherrack or smooth stone into lava. It can also use the junk stone, the decorative stones that I don't use, to make lava as well. Huh. So with even a magma block. And they produce just the same amount of lava. 100 millibuckets. 1,000 millibuckets, which is 1 bucket worth of lava. So, I think I'm going to want to make a magma crucible. And that tells me right there that it can be easily made with the stuff that I have on hand. So what I will end up be doing is I will go ahead and make a magma crucible, and then I'm going to wire that into the seared tank that feeds my new smeltery. So like right here, I'm gonna put a magma crucible, have it getting auto-fed blocks much like this here, and then funneling that magma into the smeltery. So the cosmetic blocks like this that are just kind of filling up from mining and I don't use will get turned into lava for use rather than just taking up space. Yeah. I'm running out of lava. Something that I never expected to say. But at the same time, maybe that's a good thing. I don't know if I'm going to need all of this seared brick. Maybe letting it just run dry on lava and then seeing how far we can get with the seared bricks that I can make from that will mean that I don't put any lava to waste. Okay. Oh, wrong placement. Okay. And I miscalculated a little bit here. There we go. Alright. Now, right now, this almost works as a functioning smeltery. So, I may just use up the lava that's existing in the smeltery that I have and see if I can set this smeltery up to be 100% automated, where I'm using just, you know, junk decorative blocks that I wouldn't normally have a use for as things that are getting cooked down and turned into lava. Alright, I like this plan. Oh, it's getting night out. Time to get into bed. Okay. Alright. So, in order to do this, to make the magma crucible, again, this is from thermal expansion, we're going to need to make a machine frame. That's going to be tin gear, iron ingots, and glass. Okay. So let's go ahead and go over to where I have all my stuff here. Yep. So, problem number one, I don't have enough iron to pull this off. So let's look at how much total iron I'm going to need. One. Okay, so that's 2. No iron needed in the construction of that. So that's 2 iron from that, 4 iron, so 6 total iron, 7 total iron. 7, and I have 2. All the other materials I'm going to have plenty of. Any glass that is hardened. So they're hardened in an induction smelter with some sort of iridium dust and... Wait. Any glass that's hardened. Ah, crap. Let's just... Okay, this is made with just fused quartz. Which uses an alloy smelter. We don't have that. This uses an induction smelter, which we do have, which is just pulverized obsidian. Pulverized obsidian is hard to get a hold of, so let's try... Maybe we'll just have to make an alloy smelter. Simple alloy smelter. That'll be simple to make. Okay, but that requires a bucket, so that's 3, 5, another 4, so 9, 7, so 16 total iron that I need. Let's see if we have any sourced somewhere else. Yeah, I can't recover the iron from that iron chest plate unless it's fully repaired, which would take more iron and experience to do so. Okay, let's see what we can go ahead and take a look around, see what we need to do. Some tin ingots, some iron ingots just sitting there. Infinity by Metal Gear. I wonder if that can be, if those gears can be smelted down. Ah! Bucket. That'll cut down 3 out of the 16, so only 13 ingots we'll need now. Oh, boy. Again, anything in here that we can source for that metal. Another Infinity by Metal Gear, apparently. I have found those in chests or something, because I don't think I've made those. Nope. Okay. There we go. Okay. Okay. Alloy smelter. 3 furnaces. Okay, so I need the grain of infinity. Got it. A grain of infinity. I'm gonna need some of the metal fencing, which I think I have sitting around here somewhere. Okay. My inventory situation is a problem, and that is why I'm trying to get everything sorted into the other warehouse, because what I'm going to eventually do is I'm going to go ahead and have a device that auto sorts for me, because this happens every time. I'll end up getting all of this stuff all built up, but I won't have it organized in any way, shape, or form that is usable easily, or easily usable. I said that backwards. Curse my dyslexia! I'm even saying things backwards. Which there is a sorting device that I can institute that will sort all inventories, and when I ask for a item, it will say, okay, here you go, and it'll just automatically take that item out of that inventory. So alloy smelter of the basic variety. We need 2 more ingots. Okay, things that I don't need go in here for now. I will not need all of you. I will need to make 3 of you. 1, 2, 3. Any cobblestone and 4 sticks. Okay. To make the 2 gears in the simple one. Okay. Simply going to have to go ahead and go hunting for metal. Unless that'll give me 3. That'll get me started. Okay. Can I melt down a bucket? Said a man from Nantucket. Okay. I'm hoping I can recover some of the metal from this bucket. In here. Yes. I have 1/10 of a bucket of lava left in here. 1/500th of a bucket. I think 500th of a bucket is the appropriate way to say that. And there goes all the smelting that's going to happen there. I need to go ahead and get more lava before I can do anything else. Great. All right. I was looking at using my power source to create an infinite lava source that I could go ahead and use without me having to run down here and get more lava. Unfortunately, did not realize that kind of idea until I was already pretty much out of lava. So, sourcing lava from the nether. Well, not from the nether. I could have just gone to the nether. That would have been so much simpler than running all the way down to the bottom of the mine and grabbing it here. Well, that's debatable. There's some nasty things in the nether. This, in a lot of ways, could be described as much easier. Oh, ran past. Most of the nasties that I will face in here have been minimalized by the excessive amounts of torches that I've put up. I said, eat the bread. There we go. Meow. Meow, 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 meow. Boom. 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 Alright. Boop, boop, boop. Oh, too fast. Hup, 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 hup. Okay. Alright. And place the dirt. the lava in. Okay. Get into bed before the nasty spawn. Alright. Another day. Okay. Thank you, game. There we go. And we're missing the 2 stone gears, which I think we have everything we need to make, short of sticks. Okay. Sticks. I need sticks. Let's see here. Erg. Grr. Arg. Okay. No sticks in there. No sticks in there. No sticks in there. Sticks in there. No sticks in there. Sticks? No. But wood, yes. Boom. Boom. Okay. Alloy smelter. Boom. Boom. Alloy smelter. Boom. 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 Alloy smelter. Boom. Boom. We have an alloy smelter. A simple one. Alloys and enemies. Okay. Now. Lava. Lava made via magma crucible. Magma crucible, in order to make you, requires hardened glass. Hard in glass is made via an alloy smelter, with quartz being the ingredient, which makes fused quartz. Now I know I have quartz. I know because I've gotten it from the nether. I've gotten it from mining. It's not hard to get. Where is it? There it is. There's some. It's still an ore. Do we have some that I mined up that's not an ore? Not that I can tell from there. Okay. So finish eating. There we go. Alright. So, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and set up the alloy smelter. See if I can just wire it into the existing system here and just go with it. Okay. Just throw you in there. No power, of course not. I don't have any wires for you yet. Do I not have any connectors still? I used them all up. Okay, terracotta. May have to break those. You know what? Where's my hammer? There's my hammer. Become broken! There we go. Okay. Okay. So the only thing stopping me now is not having connectors. I have the terracotta, but not the copper. Copper! Copper! Copper, copper, copper. Lord knows I have plenty of copper. Copper. Did I give all my copper to my delivery person, and the delivery person put the copper in my warehouse, and now I need to go back to the warehouse in order to go ahead and get the copper that I need to go ahead and make the connectors that I need? Oh, I'm going to so make a way to sort all this so I don't have to deal with it so badly. I need a sorting system. Where's my copper? Where's my copper? Come on, I know I'm not out of copper, out of all things. Where is my copper? Where is it? Did I put it someplace and I'm not remembering correctly? I know I have tons of copper. Where is... I'm an idiot. I'm gonna say that now. I'm an idiot. Don't mind me, folks. Ignoramus at large. There we go. It has power. It took a large amount of that quartz up. It will now take that quartz and make hardened fused quartz glass, which then we can go ahead and lava, boom, boom. Can use for the construction of the magma crucible. Okay. This takes normal glass, 10 gear. And ding. Fuse quartz glass. Boom. Done with that part of this wonderful process. Alright. Copper gear. What is involved in making a copper gear? Okay. I'm just going to take the redstone out. I know some of those devices I can go and make real easy on the fly if I have the ingredients in my inventory, and I'm just making sure that I have the ingredients in my inventory. The problem is going to be that there are certain ingredients requiring iron that I am really low on. So, yeah. I'm going to make everything except the ones that require the iron real quick here. There we go. Redstone reception coil. We have the hardened fused quartz glass, the redstone reception coil. The copper gear requires 4 copper and a iron ingot, so there's 1. I need 1 more iron ingot for this one. I need to make a few nether brick, which will be easy. And then I'll need the tin gear, which requires another iron ingot. So 2, 4. So 6 iron ingots remaining. Okay. 6 iron ingots. Let's go ahead. See if we have the... Okay. Nether brick. Nether rack. Alright. Grab some coal. Go over here. Take that rubber out. So I believe it takes 4 netherrack. We need 2, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boom. Okay. So, recap. We are short some iron. Turns out that I am short 6 specifically. 6 iron. So, I'm going to go on a little mining excursion. We're going to source those 6 iron that I need wherever I have to look. I believe I have to go to a certain depth level that will prevent copper from being spawned and just have it be iron. But if I can go and source that 6 iron, that will allow me to go ahead and finish this project out. I do not know why that lava block is not flowing. I'm not going to question it too much nor disturb it. If anything, I should probably block it up. But, you know, I'm not going to worry about it. Okay. I do not have time for you. Go away. Okay. Keep your eyes peeled, folks. For that sweet, sweet, lovable iron. I hate being short on a material because it means I have to spend a lot of time not actually building up a base and setting things up. I have to go and run. Really? You gonna treat me like that? Okay. Spend time running around all noob sauce like looking. Really? What just? Oh, it was bees. Oh. It's one of the annoying creepers that puts a debuff on you after blowing you up. Okay. Grown somewhere else. Not having it. Somewhere else. I am beating you with a baguette. I thought I was swinging my sword. Turns out it was just a baguette. Come on. I think I see some, but it's a ways. Oh, there's some osmium ore here. That's useful stuff. Okay. You know what? I'm going to create some room in my inventory. Okay. Get some redstone while I'm down here too. No. Don't get distracted by all the other pretty ores. You have one ore you're looking for. One. Oh boy. Focus. I could so totally load up my inventory with all these different ores. is. No. Just no. 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 Let's see here. Here we go. Okay. Yeah. No, no, no. No. Almost just balls that up something, Sears. Dug right into where the lava node was that I just covered up. That was smart. That was a smart moment of me. Okay. We've gotten what we were sourcing. All we have to do now is get back to base without dying. Oh, that's not the way we want to go. We gotta go across this path first. Okay. Okay. Up, 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 up. Up, up. Ba-da, ba-da. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. I hope my count for ore was correct. I do not want to come down here for silly reasons. Like, oops, my count was off by a single block. Silly me. Alright. Hop into bed real quick before too many nasties notice me. Haha! You almost kept me from dreamland. Almost, but not quite. Throw that in there. And now the cleanup patrol, because we know that monsters like hiding. You are not a villager. You do not get to use the house. Okay. Up, up, up. You also are not a villager. Get off my island. This is the Pirate Cove Island. I suffer no intruders. Don't think I don't see you over there, skeleton bro. Banzai! Okay. Okay. I'm picking out some stuff I don't need. Okay. Crafting table. Boom. 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 What I meant to do, but okay. Okay, crafting table. Boom. 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 Really, you're gonna be, because it's not the right kind of tin. Tin ingots or tin ingots or tin ingots. Boom. Oh, I need to get some standard glass. Not the hardened glass. Where did I end up putting that? That's not over here, is it? Well, you know what? I'm gonna be tearing that building down anyways, eventually. So, salvaging. That's what I just did there. Okay. Okay. So, all we're missing is the netherrack blocks for this device, which we had set the netherrack brick. We'd set that brick aside over there to cook, and at which point, there we go. Boom, 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 boom. Magma crucible. Done. Booyah. All that running around. And we will now have a way to produce lava. Freaking cluckleheads. Okay, so I'm gonna put this here. Just get out of my inventory. Out of my inventory. Ouch. Just all of it. Just out. My inventory is too crowded with random gigas and what's nots and who's it. I need to know what I actually have in here. So, you know what? So, boom. Okay. Alright. So, I need this hammer, this. I'm going to need the sticks. I'm going to need the connectors. I need the baguettes. I'm gonna have to make more wire. More insulated wire to be specific. There, I thought I put you in here. Okay.
My husband says I eat too much.
Well then, smack him across the face. That's rude. Don't do that. Tell him he's being rude. A lady eats how much a lady eats. Especially if she's a working lady. Alright. So, let's go ahead and put you in here. Put you in here. 1, 2, 3, 4. God, this is expensive on my freaking copper. Oh, crap. I don't even have the things that I need here. So, let's do this. This. And then this. This to ensure that I have enough. Actual fiber. Let's see here.
My husband says I eat too much.
Okay. No. I do not want to carry that around. Alright. I think I have some tough fabric already over there. It takes 5 tough fabric to make an insulated cable. I also think my shears are over there, not on me. So, yeah. Okay. Go in here. Okay. That'll extract there. That'll put that there. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and go here, take the shears out. We're going to go ahead and take the shears to these. And then and then there you are. Okay. There. And the relays, this. Okay. I need my hammer. It's hammer time. Boop. Okay. 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 All right. Sweet. All right. And now we can go ahead and go, oh, look. We're cooking down a stone type that I would normally not have a use for and using it to make lava. So literally, my smeltery is going to be electrically powered. Well, stone and electrically powered. Come here, you. I suffer no intruders. Okay. So we're now going to take the stone that we have left. If I can find where I stashed it at, I think I probably stashed it all back in the yeah. I'll take that, and that. Take that. Okay. It's probably in the other warehouse. So I will go ahead and create a similar chest hopper situation that feeds into yeah, up. Okay. Take that and that. There we go. Take that. Okay. Boom. Boom. All right. Okay. Oh boy. Whoops. Oh, whoops. I'm just gonna keep that down for now. I'm not even gonna bother finishing that section of it because I have a feeling that this might be a little bit finishing this. Okay. There we go. Oh, crap. No! No, that's not what you were supposed to do. go. No, no. Oh, this is going to be one of those ones where it's just going to drive me nuts, isn't it? There we go. All right. Oh, crap. I'm seeing problems that are coming up here and there and how I'm going to set this up and what I want to do with it. Okay. All right. Okay. We're closing in on it. I can feel it. I can taste it. Hey, Just Padawan. Stretch. We've got our automated chicken farm. We have our machinery moved off the mountain into the let's see. We have the experience from chickens getting slain put in here, where I can bucket out and drink if I want. We have the pump automatically pumping water out from the outside. That is getting put into here to make a latex. We have something that will automatically put logs down for the latex, the fluid extractor to get. We have an alloy smelter. We have something that will make lava for us automatically that will feed this giant smelter that I'm putting in here. All these glorious things that are happening. The Workshop of Doom is coming along smashingly, with a couple caveats. I'm waiting on some more seared brick because I need to go ahead, instead of making them into brick blocks, I need to go ahead and make them into more drains, more into other things other than seared brick blocks. So wondering, I probably can go ahead and go in here and yes, melt all these seared brick blocks back into seared brick. Okay. Seared. Okay, so drain. Yeah. Okay. So, as I mentioned before, I plan to have a bunch of casting basins along the edge here. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I need to make casting. Did I misspell it? Cast, as in cast, not casting, as that cast. Okay. And that takes seared bricks. So, boom, boom, boom. And of course, it's one of those recipes that only allows you to put one in at a time and not make multiples. Because why not? Wait. Okay. Okay. Well, I don't know what happened there. Okay. Alright. Okay. I'm just gonna go ahead and reclaim these. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. Oh, looks like night has fallen again, and I've let it get away from me. Means enemies are about. Let's get into bed. It's funny that I have a mob grinder that is specifically designed for enemies to spawn in, and yet I have not had a single zombie spawn in it. Yet I let, you know, night fall for just a little bit outside, and I have freaking zombies and skeletons all over the place, willing to cause me, including creepers. No, you don't get to blow up. You get to die. I have all these butts trying to butt into my business when I don't want them to. Need to go ahead and let's see, what do we have to eat in here? We'll go with monster meat for now. Okay, yeah, we'll go with monster meat. Alright. Yep, protein was getting low. Alright. Okay. Let's go ahead and check on the old smeltery that we're replacing. See if it's got that. Some sweet seared bricks for me. Looks like it's smelting up a mess of them. Okay. There we go. Let's go ahead and seared tank. Any glass block. I think I should have a glass block over there that I can go and use. Let's go and get that started. Yep. Okay, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Do 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 do. Okay, so this is where I'll put the tank from the other smeltery when I pull it out of there after that one is decommissioned. Okay, so let's go ahead and create you, and we'll put that there. Alright, and then we are going to go ahead and create nope, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and these will go ahead and go there, 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 there. Now these again drain into the basins. The basins will be hooked up to hoppers. The hoppers will be hooked up to chests. And the purpose of this is, if I accidentally create a material that I do not want, I can simply drain it in to one of these basins. And when that basin eventually fills up with enough to make a block of that material, the hopper pulls that block out when it cools and throws it into the chest, and I can deal with it later. So basically, make my life easier game. That's the goal. The goal of this entire system. Okay, and that's just like a bucket. So boom 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 do do diddly do ba 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 do. All right. Of course, that's going to require, to make that many hoppers, a lot of iron. So there's actually a better way I think I can do that. Does this require any iron in its construction? No, but it does require stone. Alright. Why don't we just, instead of making all these hoppers for these, we make a whole bunch of nodes. Because with the nodes, I don't know if it'll work with a node. We'll try. I'm gonna have to get underneath these to get this set up appropriately. We'll try it. We'll replace it with hoppers if it doesn't work. Hopefully it'll work though. So what it would do is no. There we go. There we go. I need the, okay. I need a lot of things. But, I'm gonna need the wrench, because I'm gonna have to set this up, because when you have, nodes next to each other, when you have pipes next to each other, they naturally want to link up, because that's the nature of pipes. No, not that side. There we go. There we go. So if I were to do that, see how the problem there is? Then we go, boop, right click there, or right click there, and it disconnects them. Or, you know what? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, because I can have them all feed into one chest, and then just, because they're just gonna fill so infrequently that that'll just work. Okay. And it just works. Okay. So I'm gonna need to go ahead and get some wood. Oh. I had to free my lumberjack. She got stuck in a tree again. Happens every once in a while. Just take that. Okay. So, I need to make some nodes. Nodes are made out of planks. There we go. Boo, doo, 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 doo. So this system did not use, this won't use hoppers in the traditional sense, but it will go ahead and use the chest still. So boom, and we switch this out for this. Okay, and then up. Why? Why do you put it on? Why do you vex me so? Don't vex me. Go where you're supposed to. Have to. I said under. Under. There we go. Okay, so hopefully when any block cools inside one of these, uh-oh, and it is ready to be clicked to be withdrawn, that means it will withdraw. I don't think it's going to work though. I'm going to have to test it. I'm going to leave it open like this until I've actually completely tested it, but I don't think it's going to work. I think I'm going to have to use hoppers. I hope I don't have to, but you know, things work the way they work. Alright. So far, this is looking really good. I'm really liking this. And I'm really a goofball because now I'm stuck in here again unless I do this. Okay. Project Smeltery underway. And now I do actually have to do this again. Alright. Alright. Be one big smeltery. Head. Alright. Hey, Spotted Sphere. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, yawn is right. I know. Me running through so many things, relocating things, moving stuff around, and setting up the Workshop of Doom. Definitely not the peak of YouTube content. But then again, I do this stuff mostly because I enjoy doing it. And we will see then I will run out of buckets of lava in here. At which point I think this is the time where we go ahead and do this. Actually, you know what? The old smeltery, she did me good. But it is time to go ahead and use the components that we got from that to finish up the new smeltery. The bigger smeltery. The better smeltery. The smeltery that I can feed it junkstone that I'm not going to use, and it'll turn it into lava so I don't have to farm lava. Okay. Alright. Let's go ahead. Take all these torches out of here. I do not have all the components. Some of them obviously are still laying on the ground somewhere. So I do not care for that. Let's go ahead and pick up what was left behind. Alright. Here we go. Do 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 do. Do do ba boo do do. Alright. See, I knew there was some stuff that got left behind. Alright. Now, I may relocate my red orchid farm to that produces my redstone inside the Workshop of Doom 2. Oh, and that's what I thought was going to happen. I took all the lighting out of the smeltery, and I knew that this was going to be dark enough and cavey enough for things to happen. Alright. Let's go and get the smeltery bits and bobs before we go ahead and deal with any more nasties popping out of the woodwork. Alright. I am going to go ahead and put this, 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 this. Okay. Alright. This seared tank gets put on top of that seared tank. So therefore, we can tank while we tank. That is decidedly not what I wanted to put there. Whoops. Alright. The casting bin will go ahead and go here. This drain will go here. This drain spout will go here. The controller will go here. And then we will go ahead and all right. So we have a massive smeltery that is still filling with buckets of lava. And to test this out, I'm going to put one cobblestone in here, which I don't know how much seared brick a single cobblestone makes, but I want to test to see if the nodes will automatically grab a resource that is cooled in a bin. Because I know it'll work with hoppers, but I do not know if it'll work with nodes. Okay. So one cobblestone equates to 1 ingot. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 ingots of seared stone. When those smelt down, it should equate to a grand block of seared stone, at which point we will pour them out. And you know, I'm going to start this out now. See? Not enough seared stone to make an entire block, so it just sits there as a liquid. And that's an item hopper. I mean, an item node, so it can't drain the liquid into the chest. But once all of this seared, boom, boom. Now when it cools, yes, the nodes will take it. And I do not know how there ended up being 2, but there we go. We now have a junkstone and electric powered smeltery. So that means that all of this can be sealed up because it will not need it to have access be given to it. Alright. That being said, though, I can go ahead and put that on there. And put that on there too. And boom, boom, boom. Boom. Alright. Alright. And there we go. The Workshop of Doom smeltery completed. We have all of our machines that are important in here. We do have some work to do to go ahead and make things a little bit better. We have our automated chicken farm all set up. We do have a lot of, apparently a skeleton died in there. A skeleton spawned and died in there and became heroes. We are running short on seed to breed more chickens, but we also ended up somehow getting a lot of eggs and chicken that way. So let's go ahead and take these eggs and chickens and we're going to take them over to the pub. From our chicken farm. Inventory. We'll give them to our chef, and our chef will just go ahead and cooking up some chicken, hopefully. Alright. And that's what I had planned for tonight's Pirates Cove stream. We've moved the smeltery. We've made it much bigger, much more substantial. We've gained it more drain locations so I can drain off extra resources that I don't want fairly easily. We do need to go ahead and decide what we're going to do for now. Just for now, I'm going to patch up the holes. In the old location where the smeltery was. I do need to go ahead and move my resource bins, my patterns, and all of my workshop chests. That will go ahead and get relocated into the Workshop of Doom. I will have to go and do some other work as well. But I think for this stream, we are done. We've got what we were going to do. I'm going to go ahead and cook up some other crazy plans for the future. I think it's time for us to go mob spawner hunting. But that first, before we do that, I might need to make myself some better armor. We'll see. So thank you so much for watching. As always, stay frosty, and I will see you again next time.